Even though cricket is not very well known in the US, it is actually the second most played sport in the world behind soccer. And to many players, cricket is more than just a sport. It's a national pastime that instills passion and excitement in everyone, including Indian-born Tarun Tyagi.
I was raised in a country where cricket is like a religion. So obviously, it's just like football here, right? Everybody knows about football. Or baseball, for example, everybody tries to hit it, right? Even when they're growing up. That's what we started doing.
It was always been a very passionate sport. So ever since I was a kid, I think I was in third or fourth grade maybe. And then I saw a bunch of my seniors were playing, and I just joined them, and I never looked back.
People love the game so much they are willing to do anything just to play.
I live in South Orange County, and this team is based in Highland, which is at the bottom of the San Bernardino Mountains. So every Sunday, I drive about 2 hours to drive up and play in the heat, and it's about 25 degrees hotter than where I live.
Everyone just kind of puts cricket as a priority at times. We had guys who had like exams coming up over the week, but they just call in sick or something just because they have a game over the weekend.
Cricket can also unite countries that aren't on good terms, even if it's only for a brief moment. One player from India says when his home country played Pakistan, people were able to put aside their political differences. Everyone was so focused on watching the game and cheering for their team, it didn't matter the two countries traditionally had political problems.
But what makes cricket even more special to these players is what the sport has done for them personally.
Playing in a team sport, and you get to play with your son at a relatively good competitive level where you can play. I'm not as fast or as athletic as I used to be, but it's a game that allows you a long career, and I think that's been really important to me.
Max Howard has been playing cricket since his early 20s. It's always been an important part of his life. He grew up in England, where the sport is part of the country's heritage. But today, playing cricket means a lot more to the 57-year-old because it allows him to spend time with his 17-year-old son. For David Stoll, cricket brings him back to his childhood and has given him and others a second family.
I'm just having a great time once again. I'm just being a kid again, coming out here and playing and having a good time with the same guys that I knew. And we can talk about the same things because even though we didn't know each other as children, we had the same experiences, and so I come out here and I could have joined another team, but it's not the same.
It's great to be together, to see the boys once in a while, and because of my age, the greatest moment is basically being with them.
More than 3,300 people all over the world play cricket professionally. Many others choose to participate in the sport recreationally. In LA alone, there are at least 230 people who compete at that level. But regardless of whether players decide to go pro or not, cricket is becoming even more popular with time. Jacqueline Tsai, Annenberg TV News.